leather gloves, we're slapping in hands. Popcorn and peanuts, we're working the stands. Pink cotton candy, love on a stick. Was chasing the beer that circled the lips. Play ball, play ball. Roll up the bases and smack it right over the wall.
Play ball.
Play ball.
Welcome. Let's see the picture. Laughter saves lives.
Now.
Not now, live.
Live. Welcome to Laughter Saves Lives live.
That was our rehearsal, and we did both of them together because we're both busy, so we didn't rehearse. We rehearsed on air. Carla Okerson is my co-host for the first time ever.
Wednesday night live.
Wednesday live. That's us. Wednesday live. Rich Walker is not here again.
I killed him so that I could take the space.
Rich has a situation with a rash, so he couldn't be here. HIPAA, we can't say anymore, but Richie gets a lot of rashes.
It was a situation that I caused so that I could be the new co-host, because that's how I roll.
He's also Rodeo Ricky at White Post Farms.
Yes.
So he's probably exhausted.
I have to get there.
Richie's not here today, but I have important things to talk about. Now, when we open up our show, what we do in the first few minutes, and I didn't tell you this because I didn't prepare at all with you.
Excellent.
That there are 50 to 60 things out there today in the news and stuff that we should be talking about. We push them all aside, and we talk about ridiculous stuff, silly stuff.
Ridiculous stuff.
So here's what happened to me today, Carla Okerson.
Tell me.
Okerson. Did I say Oak?
Like Oak and then Son.
Didn't even rehearse the name. That's how good I am. So I'm in the parking lot at Stop and Shop. Okay. And I see an elderly woman take out her cart. She has maybe 6 bags in it, pretty heavy. She takes 2 of them and she starts walking over the island in the parking lot to the car, all the way in the middle of the parking lot. And Johnny says,
let me help her.
She's going to come back and get 4 more bags. So I said, I didn't want to touch the cart. I go, ma'am, how about if I bring the cart to you? She goes, oh my God, Sonny. She called me Sonny. She goes, oh my God, because I look very young. I'm 60.
I always say
66.
That about you.
How old? Right? What do I look?
You're like not a day over 65.
Son of a gun. So I said, can I bring? So I.
No, you're only 66.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
No, I didn't think you were serious. I would have thought you were in your 50s. So that's a true story.
Let's just take a pause there.
So she gets the host for the next.
Could you let some silence go and let it seep in that everybody goes, the beautiful woman just said. So I wheel it over to her. Mm-hmm. And now I'm giving it a bag. She puts it in the car and she turns around, the cutest thing, with a dollar bill in her hand.
She tipped you.
And she says, Sonny, I'm still Sonny. Buy a cup of coffee.
Oh,
and I just wanted to say to her,
where are you getting
you can't get coffee for $1 anymore, lady. And I said, ma'am, I keep your money. I'm a retired New York City firefighter. This is the kind of stuff we do.
And you have a pension.
And I have a pension. That's but
the
then as I walk,
he doesn't need $1. He's got a pension.
Carla, now then as I walk,
citizens, he can collect.
Do you realize
he gets a discount?
$1 for coffee.
Do you realize you're not on the air yet? So as I'm walking away, I go, wait a second. Was that dollar like the quality of help I gave? Like, would she have given me $4 if she thought I did a good job?
Like if you had gotten all the bags in one shot?
Once. Maybe her ice cream didn't melt as much, whatever.
Yeah. Or if you didn't need the cart, if you put the cart back where all the carts are and then took all 6 bags just in your hands.
So I was feeling good, and then I'm like, maybe I didn't do a good job. I can't ask a woman how old she is, but I'm 66.
I'm not telling you.
All right, you don't have to tell me. You look very young. You look too old for this. And I've discussed this on the show. You know you're getting old when you do stuff like this. You pick up a bag and you go, it's a nice bag.
Okay, then I don't think I'm that old yet because I don't think I've done that.
No, you look at the bag and you go,
this like a regular bag?
Any kind of bag.
Like a pocketbook or like
I'm talking about like a supermarket bag. You have some that have nicer bags than others.
Oh, like
Trader Joe's, they have nicer bags and
you
stuff.
You mean like a not disposable bag, but they're not disposable ones.
No. And some of them even are. But what I'm saying is sometimes this is another thing that you do when you're getting old.
Well, then let me tell you where you can get a really nice bag.
Where?
99 Ranch in Westbury.
What's that?
It's next to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
It's an Asian supermarket. Their bag like unfolds and has like a square at the bottom.
I love that.
And it has like a, I guess like some kind of like a base to it.
I'm actually getting excited.
You're turned on.
Yes.
You're getting turned on right now
I
from this
am
bag.
about the bag color.
So it's like a
no,
like,
you got to pay for this bag. Though.
I think it's but I
99?
think it's like 99 cents.
What's the name of the place?
99 Ranch.
99 Ranch.
Yeah.
All right.
But it has like a solid bottom, so like everything doesn't collapse. So you're gonna love. I'm gonna get one for you. I'm gonna get one for you.
You are.
Yes,
I'm
I'll get
gonna
one
be
for you
online
next
tomorrow when they open.
I just need a bag, nothing else.
Another
Just a
bag.
bag.
99 cents. So here's something else when you're getting old. You ready? When you put out like extra garbage, maybe something that you're not sure if they're gonna take. You know what I mean? Like regular garbage is out, and then you put out like a little chair. It's not like special pickup. You should call special pickup. And then I get up in the morning and I look out the window to see if they took it.
Oh, I just do that because I'm irresponsible. Like I'll put my now I'm gonna get. I hope
Go ahead.
nobody from my town is watching, but I'll put my recycling if I miss recycling day,
Right.
and then I just put it into a black
Oh,
bag
you're not the only one.
and put it into the garbage bin, and I'm like, they're never gonna know. They don't know
Hopefully
what
it
the hell's
doesn't
in
rip
here.
open, caller.
And then I'll just be like, oh no, I must have put out the wrong bin.
Don't
Oh,
be me.
no.
So here's what I put out yesterday: a mattress and a box spring. Special pickup though. You got to put them in bags.
Oh yeah, because the bed bugs.
Right.
Yeah, to keep the bed bugs from getting everywhere.
Well, we had a lot of bed bugs. A lot of bed bugs in the house. I only say that because if my wife is watching right now, she's going, "What is he saying? We don't have bed bugs." We didn't have any bed bugs, but I got up this morning,
and they took it, and you had that special satisfaction.
Like go like this, look.
So I might have that moment because I bought a refrigerator. And they didn't want to do takeaway. Apparently, that was not part of it. So now I have to put this refrigerator out on special pickup. So
who's taking it out?
They took the doors off of it already. So I'm just going to have to call some friends over, pretend like I'm going to cook or like I, care. Like, oh, come over for drinks.
By
and
the
then
way.
I'm like, oh, let's take out this refrigerator.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be so much fun right now. Let's play Uno.
Right.
And then let's wheel this refrigerator out to my car.
Hey.
Fun times.
Refrigerators are heavy though.
Yeah.
See, I'm old enough. I say to people,
You're
moving.
Dolly.
You're moving. I'll bring the pizza and I'll point. I don't want to lift. Not that. I'm in pretty good shape. Like I work out. I mean, to look like this sitting around. Pickleball. I have my weights in the back of the car. Like when I'm driving, like if I drive up to the Poconos to see my dad, I stop 3 times to pee.
Mm-hmm. Is that average?
Yeah.
Is that a lot?
Yeah.
Is that a lot or little?
How many times?
Three times. How long?
That's a lot. 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I think I need to hydrate more. There's no way I go to the bathroom that many times in 2.5 hours.
You shouldn't.
Not a chance.
You shouldn't be. It's because I'm old.
You know what you can do?
Get checked for prostate. I know.
I did that. One, get your prostate checked.
I have.
And number 2,
Pat Marone checked it one night.
Pat Marone.
Thank you, Pat.
I heard he does
Thank you for checking my prostate. He's in the audience.
But you could get wrist and ankle weights.
Yeah.
And when you're playing pickleball, do weight training while you're playing pickleball, and then you'll be faster.
Yeah, but I don't like. It'll maybe affect your elbow.
No. It'll just. But I mean, they're not that heavy. It's maybe 5-10 pounds. It's like putting on 50 pounds on each ankle. 5-10 pounds. It'll just make you faster.
When I worked out for the firefighters test, I wore a weighted vest and all of that. But I'm beyond that. I think now I don't want to get hurt.
You don't want to get hurt.
When I play pickleball, I go like this. Look, the ball goes over my head, and I go to Bridget. It's yours, and I stand there like this at the net. It's yours, because I don't want to get hurt. I run. You
guys play in pairs?
Yes,
couples pickleball.
We're on a team. Yes.
Is it always like I've never played
in a league? In a league,
it's
we
always
play
2
doubles.
people. But can you play individually?
Yes, there are some leagues that have you rotate your partner, and other leagues you play. We like to play.
No, but can you play by yourself with no partner at all?
Yes, some people do, but in
like
pickleball,
singles tennis.
Very rarely do you see singles playing. Because it's a lot of older people. But yet, you know how I learned to play pickleball? With my son and his friends. That's how I got into it. But
that's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of older people. So what, they go out like husband and wife?
Yep. Or like I said, what is that? Look, Carla, you go down the park. Look, you take your paddle. You're leaning against the wall. Somebody else comes, second paddle, third, fourth. All right, court opens up. before you go. You don't even know them.
If I've been married to somebody for 35
Right.
years, pickleball would be where I'd go to get away from my husband.
I don't blame you.
That's what I would do. I'd be
Some
like, no,
people
you
do that.
stay home and do that, and I'm going to go play pickleball.
Some people
with
do that.
Anybody else.
Some people do that. I'm going for my World Trade Center medical. Thank you.
What does that mean?
It's a medical that we get through the World Trade Center program.
Like a checkup.
A checkup every year, and they're still doing it, and I really appreciate it. So thank you for that. Dave and Buster's.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Not for kids, though. I love it for me.
Me too. I'm a big kid. I like the basketball.
But I don't think it makes sense for kids. I think that's how you start gambling problems.
Well, didn't you used to go as a kid and get all the tickets?
To Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's good for kids. I really don't.
No?
I think that's how you develop a gambling problem. Now you start off.
Yeah, but my grandson loves
doing all this stuff.
My grandson loves to go there, and he's only betting on football, no other sports. So he's becoming a gambler.
Kitty Blackjack teaches you how to count, so that's helpful.
Yeah,
it boosts your math skills, but still, I don't think it's that great. I think it's an odd thing to have all of these kind of like adult-ish games where it is, there's a certain level of gambling. And then there's the whole thing's based around a bar and where they're playing sports games. And then you unleash like 6 to 11-year-olds on this. So it's like frat guys getting drunk at the bar, people with some kind of a gambling addiction who are half drunk. And then it's like,
what hour do you go there?
Huh?
What hour do you go there? Like 2 o'clock in the morning?
Well, no, not 2 o'clock in the morning, but Sunday people are watching football.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there. We went at 4:30 on a weeknight. It was his birthday this week. And
they do kids' birthday parties.
Well, we didn't do a party. We just want my two daughters wanted to take him. Here's how my daughter Christina, who you know, how my daughter Christina, we're gonna take the goose. That's what we call him, Vincent. We're gonna take him out for his birthday. Dad, you love Dave and Buster's. Why don't you come? Their wallets never. Oh, we're having dinner. We're buying $100 worth of thing. They were taking him out for his birthday.
Yeah, it sounds like
guess who paid?
Financial geniuses. These girls know what to do.
Christina Marie
makes so much sense.
Got me again.
I like that. I like that idea. I think I'm going to do the same thing. Come like mid-November, I'm going to be like, John, you love Christmas shopping. Let's go Christmas shopping for all my friends and family at Dave & Buster's. Just get everybody a Dave & Buster's card.
Caller and I would talk. Hey, Bobby, can we just do a quick pickleball segment, please? Go. Yes! Good. Throw back, Christina. Throw back.
I can't. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not think.
Quick pickleball segment.
Every step, I thought it was gonna go wrong.
We want to get Christina out. So quick segment.
Sign her up.
Pickleball league. Bridget and I.
Pickleball Olympics. You're going out.
I'm going to teach Carla pickleball, by the way. Whenever she's so busy, but I'm sooner or later going to teach her. I have a few people want to learn. A lot of fun.
I get to wear my whole pickleball outfit.
Yes, the whole outfit. Yep. I have a pickleball outfit. What do you see? 0-5 this week. Laughter saves lives. 0 wins, 5 losses, and I had to hold Bridget back for only 2 fights this week.
Ooh.
Very feisty, Bridget is. Very feisty.
Who's she trying to fight? Like 70-year-old women?
No. She wants to fight the young guys who are smashing the ball in our faces when they're winning 10-3. I mean, you got to win, guy. Do you need to smash it, in the old guy's face or in? So anyway, we went 0-5.
So she wants to fight them for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, Carla.
Yes.
It's not right.
That's like an eye for an eye. It's unsportsmanlike conduct for unsportsmanlike conduct. But you know what? I support that.
And before we break,
I support that. I'm here for it.
And before we break, tell me what. And then the one team, the girl said this to me. I went, all right, we're winning 9-7. And she goes, you have 9? What is she saying? When she goes, you have 9?
Lying,
yes,
cheating,
yes,
son of a beast.
And I looked at her and I go, yeah. And then at the end of the game, I go, we say the score every time, just so you know. And she goes, oh yeah. And she walked away. But they beat us. All right, we're gonna go to break, and we're gonna be right back with Christina Moon from the Billy Moon Foundation. Right back.
Excellent.
This is personal to me. I'm John Field, 9/11 responder and advocate. I walked the halls of Congress for 20 years. You too may qualify for the same 9/11 benefits as I do. It's true, it's the law. If you were south of Canal Street and you had any of the 69 cancers linked to 9/11, you may qualify for compensation up to $250,000 and free health care. Sadly, only 10% of you have enrolled. Access what you are owed. Call now to find out if you qualify. I fought side by side with Barasch and McGarry for 2 decades in Washington, D.C. to get benefits for all victims, not just responders. You owe it to yourself to call Barasch and McGarry, lawyers for the 9/11 community. I trust them. So can you.
Back with Laughter Saves Lives. Pow! Live! You
Nailed it.
Wow! Here at Paradise Studios in beautiful Massapequa. You know what? We are sponsored tonight, by the way. I didn't do it up front, Bobby, by Barasch and McGarry, lawyers for the 9/11 community. Thank you, Michael Barasch, for your support. So here she is, Christina Moon.
Thank you for joining us.
She caught the dopey pickleball that
catching the pickleball,
right,
jumping in with us.
And I met Christina on Facebook, which John is always on there doing his goofy things with his grandkids, and I was very impressed. And I said, "Will you come on the show?" And she's like, "Who is this guy? Who is this guy reaching out?" Christina Moon, her husband Billy Moon, died in a training accident with the FDNY 4 years ago?
2.5.
2.5 years ago. And he donated all his organs, saved 5 people's lives. Billy was a hero before that and still saved lives after he passed away. And Christina has 2 young children. And as I said to Christina before she came on the air, devastating, obviously devastating. Christina could have crawled up somewhere and said, poor me, which I'm sure she's had her terrible days. But she decided to help others in memory of Billy by starting the Billy Moon Foundation. And they assist with organ donation. So give me the full mission and of the organization first.
So we always say our heart is providing support, advocacy, and awareness for organ donation, because what we do is advocacy. I do a lot of traveling, a lot of speaking. I've been to 8 states. I've probably spoken to upwards about 15,000 people.
Wow.
And I share our story and I talk about why it's so important to have hard conversations with loved ones. So this way they're not put in an awkward position. God forbid something should happen. And we also provide financial support for organ donor and recipient families.
And what do they use? When you say, I read that organ support, donations or whatever, what kind of expenses can be involved for both sides, right? You assist both sides.
Well, after, right, the prescription costs are high.
Yeah. So between, what people don't realize is, insurance is paying for everything, but they're not paying for your post-operative care, like your travel for your post-operative
hotel,
care.
travel.
So when I speak to people, a lot of times they're struggling with food, transportation, lodging, because they need to maybe stay near the transplant center. If you're not within a certain distance of a transplant center, you could be disqualified for an organ. Or if you're donating to somebody, you need post-operative care, and we just recently gave someone money to stay at a hotel near the transplant center so they could get the post-operative care after donating their kidney to their best friend because they're from out of state.
Right.
So
Beautiful.
Those are things. We had someone was here from California because their best friend was dying and she was donating her organs. And instead of sleeping on a hospital couch, we gave him money to go sleep in a hotel. And when you're staying in New York City, any hotel you want to stay in is going to cost you a pretty penny.
Yes.
So we kind of been doing that.
And on a side note with the hotels, people that are not from New York, people go online and they go, "Oh, this is only within 5 miles of the hospital." That could be in the worst neighborhood possible.
It could also be an hour and a half away.
Yep.
Yeah.
In traffic, it could be an hour and a half away.
So that's
next to JFK.
That's wonderful. So Billy, now, I think I met Billy a few times. He was on the job how long?
21 years.
21 years.
He was 6'4". You couldn't miss him.
No, but I recognized him because I did some of the training, hazmat training and stuff like that. Billy donated his organs. That was his decision. Mm-hmm. When did he make that decision and why?
As soon as he was able to check the box, he did it.
For
What
the
box?
license.
What
On
box?
your license,
On
on your
his
driver's
license.
license.
And really what happened was, I'll never forget, we were sitting in, I was in the dining room, he was in the living room like 15 feet away, and he looks at me. Now being 6'4", he looked down on me. He's like, "Are you an organ donor?" And I looked at him like, "I don't think it's on my license, but I would." He's like, "Well, why not?"
Right.
And I changed my license because he was very big. If he was passionate about something, you knew about it. He was a big personality. You couldn't miss him when he walked into a room. He even did it to guys at the kitchen table. He would talk about why he thinks it's important and convinced that other people he worked with to change their license. To him it was the right thing.
And that's what you're doing now, right?
Yeah, you kind of we pay it forward. Two of the 5 people he donated to are retired members of the FDNY.
Oh wow!
So one had 9/11 related lung disease, and the other one was a retired captain, and he had a genetic liver disease.
Wow!
So I actually now have friendships with his
lung,
liver, and heart recipient.
That means a lot to them that he was a firefighter. I'm sure.
It was really cool the way just the way it all happened to work out, that he was a perfect match for them.
Wow.
And yes, we just paid forward in his name because he always knew to do the right things. We feel like honoring his legacy by doing the right thing for other people, and it's the way to do it.
You're doing good work.
Do you talk to people about living donations?
I do. So it's funny. I just helped out 2 different sets of living donors for kidneys. So kidneys is the highest need because, one, there's just all different things that could happen with the kidney, and if you get an organ down the line, there's a good chance you actually need a kidney transplant because the medication you're on for the rejection could actually hurt your kidneys. So I had one woman donated to is the process of donating to an 11-year-old boy because he was a family friend, and she heard about what their family needed and what someone else in her family donated years ago, and she just saw it as the right thing to do. And then recently, there was a brother who was donating to a brother, and we helped him out because he's not getting paid for the 6 weeks that he's out on recovery.
Right.
So depending where you work and what's happening, talk about expenses. You're doing the right thing, but yet you're now not getting paid.
Do you know you can
work.
donate a piece of your liver?
Yep.
No, I did not know that.
It will grow back.
It grows back.
I kind of remember that. Do you know Jack Cluden?
Yes.
Yes. He's a comedian. I know him as well.
He's
He's like 20 livers in, though.
I know.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
I know. I don't want to talk about Jack now. We're going to have Jack on again. But, I bust his chops all the time. But what a freaking inspiration that. I call him this kid got on the job at the worst time during COVID, after all he's been through. But we'll save that story for Jack later.
No,
and Jack, know that I wasn't going to the Met game today because he panics because they always lose when I go. So sometimes I go,
the mush.
yeah, I go, I'm going to the game. And don't go, I'll pay you, stay home. So he thought I was going today, but I didn't, and they won.
Also, did you know that if you donate a kidney, that person, they don't remove the kidney.
No,
so that person now has 3 kidneys.
Yeah. And what people don't realize, like, oh, well, what if I need my kidney one day? But if one of your kidney goes, they go in tandem. They're both going to go. And if you do donate a kidney and need one in the future, you get moved up on the
list. I thought you were going to say you could ask for it back.
No, yeah, why not?
So
by the way, that kidney.
Where that incision is.
I could borrow. Yeah. You have 3. I have one.
So we at Laughter Saves Lives said, let's. I love this organ, and that's what I do sometimes. I'll just contact an organization, and I go, that's pretty cool. Let's see how we can help them. Some people come to me and go, we want to run a show. Great, but what we do is we make people laugh in memory of the guys. And we raise money for different organizations as a way to remember them. So we're doing a comedy show July 31st. Oh, we have the flyer there, Bob. July 31st in Long Beach, New York. Not Long Beach, California or Jersey. There's a Long Beach in Jersey, right? Long Beach, New York. Long Branch.
No,
is that a
Long
Long
Beach
Beach?
Island is
Long Beach Island.
July 31st. We still have tickets available. Go on the website. We are supporting Paws of War, which does the post-traumatic stress stuff with the dogs. What's that?
They're a great organization.
Great organization. And the Billy Moon Foundation. Come, laugh, have some fun, and let's raise some money for these 2 organizations. It's going to be a great night.
Little known fact, Billy Moon hated comedy.
I've done a private part.
Just joking.
He was actually a 28-year member of the ISIL Volunteer Fire Department also. And his company always had like comedy nights.
Yeah, we both. Pat has probably done the show there. I know I have. I don't know, Caller, if you
Yeah,
ever
I
done.
have.
Who books that show?
After watching John's
After watching John, you watched John.
Yeah,
he was like,
yeah.
no.
All right, so website. Your website is
BillyMoonFoundation.org, and we're on Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook. Give me one time Billy made you laugh.
So many times.
I shouldn't have put you on the spot. I should have asked.
He knew if I was pissed or if I was mad at him. He
What
knew
would
what
he do?
he could say. He would just like come up with like just a little. He was very snarky, so he'd just come up with like a snarky remark or something to say. And it could be like later. He'd just kind of look at you or give you just that smirk, and you knew you would laugh. And he did it to my kids too.
Yeah,
he had the same type of personality of like they just know.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 13. I say having a teenager is very bougie. And my son is 11, and he's already prepared to be a part of the FDNY in the future.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
So he's a big puff.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell you how nice it is that you came into the studio. We're really excited not to only do the show, but to start a relationship here with the foundations. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe down the line we could do a show just for you. Advertise it. That would really be cool. But Christina Moon from the Billy Moon Foundation. If you want to help them out in any way, the website is
BillyMoonFoundation.org.
BillyMoonFoundation.org. We'll be right back after this break with Amy Morrow from the DC, that's Washington, D.C., Fire and EMS Foundation, or EMS and Fire. I messed it up. She'll yell at me. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Arthur Lee, CEO and inventor of LifeVac, a simple choking rescue device that 13 years ago was made in my garage to protect my daughter.
Now, all of these lives have been saved thanks to LifeVac. Over 4,000 lives and over 2,000 kids. But still, a child dies every 5 days from choking.
Please, our family is everything to us. Consider protecting your family in a choking emergency with LifeVac. Go to lifevac.net today.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, we're back. And we're back with Laughter Saves Lives. She did it again. She's good. I'm moving. You hit the road. All right. All right, Christine. She's got to pick. No, she's got to pick up the kids. The kids. Is that your pocketbook?
No,
Is your bag? All right. All right.
Pizza and beer, and you'll get that for John in an hour.
See you, Christina. So we're back. How are we doing together? How do you feel so far? The chemistry is.
I think pretty good.
We're doing
I think
right,
we're doing
right?
Great. Yeah.
I think we like each other still. Yeah.
We played pickleball.
All kinds of good stuff.
Our guest stayed for the whole segment.
The whole
didn't even
segment.
piss her off one time.
I didn't, but this next guest has gotten pissed at me a number of times. Please welcome from the DC Fire and EMS Foundation, or EMS and Fire Foundation, Amy Morrow from Washington, DC.
Welcome,
Amy. Amy.
Oh.
Are you on your phone, Bubba? Can you turn your phone? Did I just call her Bubba? Can you turn your phone?
Why?
Are you on your phone?
I am on my phone
See if it turns, because we see more of you then. Yeah. Oh, there she is.
I am.
All right, you're very low. Bobby, can we lower on this end or on her end? Just 1 second. Bobby's doing his magic. All right, Amy, try again.
He's so good.
Hello, Amy.
That did not work.
Amy, can you hear me?
Bobby, that got exponentially worse.
Hear me?
All she did was turn the phone, Bob. All right, turn the phone back, Bobby says. Talk.
How's this?
We'll have to do it. Try to talk loud.
Okay.
So you're back. You've been on our show a few times, like Saturday Night Live. You get the jacket. This is what
5 times?
I think she's been on like 4 times, right?
I think so. That's right.
One more time and you get the Laughter Saves Live jacket.
And we've been trying to get Amy on for a few weeks since Richie and I went on the road to DC and to do the show. And I think it's one of the first times Richie and I traveled, and I panicked, Richie, because I said we had to share the same room, and one of the beds has to be used for my luggage.
So you snuggled up with Rich Walker and then had a dressing area.
Carly, you got to do what you got to do when you're on the road. Richie panicked, and I said, I got your room. So we got Richie a room.
I think I got the room.
Amy got the rooms. and that was a whole mix up because I went in and they had it all set up on the credit card or whatever. And I think I'm the world traveler, and I give them my American Express. I go, hey, yeah, put the incidentals on here. We didn't have any. Put them on here, and they charged everything to my card. And Amy went, idiot. Anyway,
We worked it out.
we worked it out as we always do because we love you. We love the work you're doing. Tell us a little bit about the EMS and Fire Foundation, DC.
Well, and I love you too. And don't forget to tell everyone what a great job you did. We had a really fun show that night. So thank you for coming. Everybody loved it.
And that's what matters because it's one of the things we do, Amy, right? We make people laugh in memory of the guys. So that was fun.
Okay, so it's the DC Fire and EMS Foundation. You gotta put fire first. What would happen if we put EMS first, John?
I'm showing the respect. I'm showing the respect. That's why, because they do a great job, and people kind of always put them, oh, the firemen, EMS is awesome. They do great work. So go ahead.
So our mission is to support the DC Fire Department and its heroic members, and also to educate the community about their life-saving work. We fund unbudgeted needs like an emergency fund for firefighters with cancer and behavioral health challenges. We do training, leadership development. We help recruit girls to come into the department, all kinds of things.
As my granddaughter says, girls. She's 4.
Women, young women.
Women. Right. So awesome. Now, this fund was defunct? No. What was it? What's the word called? What is that?
The foundation was inactive. It was inactive when I took over 2 years ago.
And you are kicking ass because I follow everything on Facebook. You know that. You see I respond sometimes. And you're always doing something for that department. How did you get involved?
Well, I spent my career in DC government, focused on public safety. And my last job was chief of staff for the DC Fire Department for 8 years. And I saw when I was in that role what a big difference it makes when the mayor and council invest appropriately and fully fund the department. And it really leads directly to saving more lives and keeping our first responders safe. And I'm just really passionate about that. So I don't think that should depend on local budget or politics. I think it should always be that way. And so I wanted to create an independent source of support for the department. And so we are an independent 501c3. So I can do stuff, whether local politics likes it or not, like the council's voting on the fire department's budget and they left some important things out. So we're advocating to get that stuff back in. But we do work closely with the fire chief and with the city leadership most of the time. So it's a really rewarding thing to do.
Love it. I think
so
you had a question.
You were already working within the fire department, so you knew firsthand where the gaps were in the budget and what needed to be filled.
Right. And we spent a lot of time filling those gaps, and it led to really significant improvements in saving more lives. Our cardiac arrest survival rate went, in 10 years, it went from below the national average to #1 in the country. So it really does make a difference.
Is that just having defibrillators where they didn't have them before?
Yeah, it's improved training, resources. We didn't have enough response resources for our call volume when we started. So we supplemented that with private ambulances, stronger medical direction, across the board.
Wow, you know your stuff. You're always breaking my shoes. I didn't realize you were this smart. All right. So give us something else that you have done for the fire departments, the organization that has improved, that other than what you just mentioned. Give us another thing that you saw that was desperately needed.
Actually, well, I don't know if it was desperately needed, but we had a really fun event recently that I want to tell you about. So, John, the Sunday after I saw you was the 100-year anniversary of the last ceremonial run of the fire horse. So June 15th,
the last ceremonial run of when they used fire horses to fight fires.
Horses, like
100
with
years.
a wagon. Okay.
Yeah.
So June 15th, 1925, we had motorized vehicles for fire engines, and the horses were retired. And so the department decided to have this fun event, which we have video of in 1925, of the last run of the horses. And they carried a an old early 20th century steamer fire engine. And all of the neighbors were lined up to cheer them on. And it was this really fun event. So we decided to reenact that. So we had the same steamer, which was cosmetically restored by the Friendship Fire Association, which is one of our partner organizations. And they ran the same route. And so they had horses come in, pull the steamer. All the neighbors on Capitol Hill, where I live, on the original route came out of their houses and cheered them on. And then the foundation was there, and we had refreshments. We had period refreshments. So we had popcorn balls and jelly beans and lemonade and iced tea.
Oh, so much fun. Thanks for inviting me.
Fun. Like, how often do you get to just do, it was just a fun thing, and it was great, and everybody loved it. So
you're going to do it again next year? Oh, that's the 100th anniversary. You're not going to do it again?
I don't know. The neighbors want us to do it every year. So we'll see.
You know what's so cool?
That's fun.
She grew up in the middle of DC. You don't think about people like living in the neighborhoods by the Capitol, but she lives like blocks away from everything, and she grew up there.
Well, I just started rewatching Scandal, so it seems like I don't know. It's a little, it's a bit of a sketchy area, the whole DC area. You just never know where you're going to get kidnapped, or there's a lot of assassins floating around. I didn't know that. I didn't know.
We did enjoy it, even though Richie complained about the fire engines. He couldn't sleep. They were constantly going through the streets.
Yeah, they're loud. We have very high call volume.
I saw. All right. So now here's what we want to do next year. We want to go bigger with this show. All right. And I want to help you do that. We need to do it in a theater. We need to get some other organizations involved. You're getting a new PR. Let's do it. And now, what do I always say? I don't know if I know you watch our show every week. No. If you're on the show the week we're talking about the fundraiser, then Carla now has to be on the show if she's available.
I'm very popular in DC. I'll have you know. I was at the Capitol Theater. Do you know that theater?
The Capitol.
What did you open for there?
Nobody. It was a showcase show.
Excuse me. Fancy pants.
2,500 people.
What?
Yeah.
25? That's what we need for your organization.
Very popular.
Okay, so you're in charge of planning the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to need a big budget. Start the fundraising. Let's go.
All right. But I really want to do a really good job for you guys next year. We've set the groundwork. We had some fun. We raised a few bucks. Now let's do a killing. Right? Next year, bada bing, bada bow. Bing.
Let's pair it with a DC firefighter calendar.
See, you girls always try to get the calendar involved. Do you know?
It'll sell.
Do you know that I was on the FDNY calendar?
Pictures or it didn't happen?
No.
Bobby, pull up
I was in month 13, and the page got paged. You couldn't see it because it was stuck to December.
It was
stuck
February 30th.
Yes.
February 30th.
Yes.
There's a special box for him.
Johnny L on the calendar.
Please email it to us.
Yeah, I'll get it to you. Thanks, Colin. I'll get it to you. All right.
With a pickleball outfit.
Anything?
It's just gonna be him like this.
Anything else coming up that you want to tell us about?
He told me to keep it clean. I couldn't do that.
So I have nothing to brag about, but I want to thank you. You two are doing a great job. I like your energy, and I love that Billy Wood Foundation. That was beautiful. So great.
Billy Moon.
I'm sorry. Send us pictures of the horses with the horse-drawn.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to see that. Actually, if you do it every year, I'll come down. I'll come down with my daughter. She'd get a kick out of that.
Are you on any of the horses? Did you get up there and ride them?
I'll send you a video. Oh, I forgot the most important.
Maybe she's in the wagon.
Listen, I wore a flapper dress and hat and.
Yes, I would dress up for that. I would dress up for that 100%.
I was in the engine in the lieutenant's seat. The lieutenant gave me his seat, which was very nice. So I was in that video.
Were the horses white with black dots like the dogs are for fire departments?
No, these horses were not white. The original ones were, but not the ones
white with black dots like Dalmatian horses.
No,
they should. That should be the rule, right? If you have to have the Dalmatian dog, you have the Dalmatian horses.
Oh, and hello, Mets, right?
Oh, yes.
Mets are in the standings. They're right behind Philly, and they look down like this. Oh, there's the Nationals down there somewhere.
All right.
I'm sorry. I know Pat and I would like to come to another Met game in DC.
Okay.
I know that she gets us, she takes care of us. She makes me sit way on top, and she tells me I can't wear Met gear.
Right.
If you want to come, you can't wear anything Mets.
Right.
Little did she know, I had my Met undies on. You didn't know.
Coming. They're not going to.
The socks, undershirt.
I had my Lindor undies on, and you didn't know. All right. We will see you soon, my dear.
All right. Thanks for having me. Good job,
Yes.
guys.
Thank you for coming on again.
And don't forget to send us the pictures of you, please.
I will.
We will be right back with our comic chef, Pat Marone. He's Irish.
Hi, I'm Arthur Lee, CEO and inventor of LifeVac, a simple choking rescue device that 13 years ago was made in my garage to protect my daughter.
Now, all of these lives have been saved thanks to LifeVac. Over 4,000 lives and over 2,000 kids. But still, a child dies every 5 days from choking.
Please, our family is everything to us. Consider protecting your family in a choking emergency with LifeVac. Go to lifevac.net today.
Thanks, Dad.
Friends who's gay got killed. Joe. And we're back with Left Stage Slice.
Live!
Ah,
John, I
Pat!
look so short. What do you got, the seat
Look,
up high?
Pat
I
Marone
want to
is
look
with
like
us.
I want to look like I'm in charge, Pat. I got to see
You
that
must get the seat down. I
higher
wanna
than
be like
everyone
John.
else.
There we go.
Comedian and celebrity chef Pat Marone is with us. I haven't seen him in a.
That's right.
I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays.
Yeah,
I was thinking about Pat because we had a big Met talk on the way home from pickleball the other night.
That's right.
And I said, you know what? I haven't seen Pat in a while. Let's see him come on. We'll have some laughs, talk some Mets. But, Pat is a chef. And if you've seen him before, he doesn't call it assisted care. What do you call it?
What it's supposed to be called, assisted living.
Assisted living.
Or senior living now.
Yeah, like that. Senior living.
We're senior living.
And I always say, I make him blush. He goes above and beyond. He doesn't just cook. He goes out, he makes them laugh. He gets dressed up on the holidays. He's a good man. This is a good man. And I love him. And because my dad's
I'm not doing a free show for you.
My dad is in assisted living, and they got none of that there. I tried to get it in with Pat.
Well, you have to enjoy what you're doing.
It does warm my heart when I see you cook
Right?
for the seniors because
He's awesome.
it looks like food that we all want to eat. And sometimes when it doesn't have to just be for seniors, it could be for kids too, or whenever somebody's cooking on a large scale, it's like they kind of just lose.
Yeah,
they lose the love, they lose the inspiration, and it's just kind of like, oh, I guess.
Yeah.
But
you have to love what you do.
Yes. So I'm going to throw. Cooking wise, I'm going to throw a few quick things at you.
Oh, you're going to throw meatballs
It's
at
the
me?
summer, Carla.
You're going to throw meatballs at me?
You have barbecues?
I do.
Okay.
Well, like not for other people, for myself.
Well,
I don't know.
You can invite me over.
I will.
I keep trying to get people to come over and come in my pool a little bit and have a little.
Not one time have you ever invited me. If you have a pool, I would have already been there. I would have already been there.
After pickleball, when we play pickleball right in the pool, I'll even heat the pool up for you. If I know you're coming, I'm going to heat it up. And of course,
you guys all saw that. So when I'm at the pool and he's calling the cops trying to get me to leave, you guys all saw him. Like, no, he invited her. There were no limits put on there. He didn't say she had to leave. He didn't say she couldn't come back.
Bobby cut the last minute of the show when we showed again.
You know what it is? Keegan knows where you live, so you just sneak back there with Carla where you guys are sleeping.
So here's what I'm going to ask you. We all eat hot dogs. Well, we don't all eat hot dogs during the summer. They're not good to eat, but I like a good hot dog once in a while. Hebrew National, Paul, my wife always says, get the good hot dog. Is there a hot dog that you feel is healthier?
I like Hebrew National.
They taste better.
None of them are healthy. But
Okay, making the hot
all
dog.
beef, but
they got all those preservatives.
We're going over to Carla's. We're having a barbecue, right? And Carla says, hey, Patty, make me a special hot dog, something different. What kind of, do you have ever made a hot dog that's not just the mustard and not just the sauerkraut or whatever? Is there anything that you ever put your little touch on there, just a basic hot dog?
Well, basically, when I do it, I'm working for seniors. So they're basically like what they had when they were a kid and stuff like that. I do it with sauerkraut and stuff. But some people like chili dogs, which are nice. Some people put bacon on them, cheese on them.
You ever had bacon on a hot dog?
Bacon wrapped hot dog.
Yeah. They have them at Five Guys too.
Do they?
Do the bacon wrapped hot dog.
They do.
You put it on the grill. The whole thing gets crispy.
Right.
Then, okay, ready?
Ready.
This is my go-to.
Go.
the red onions like you would get in
That's
a hot
nice.
dog cart,
Yeah,
and ketchup.
That's
yes,
nice.
they're nice, those onions.
All right, so that's the basic hot dog. Chicago dog, I started to like, with the pickles
with the pickle.
and the yeah. But
my doctor told me to stay away from hot dogs.
so did my doctor. So did my doctor.
You know,
I
at
don't,
60 years old, we can.
but you know what? Every once in a while, Pat, I gotta
listen. When we're at work, we got a guy Larry that works there with us in maintenance. And on Sundays when we do hot dogs, we'll have a Sunday. He'll eat about 6. I'll have about 4.
My mom. This is a special memory. My mom was a horrible cook, but every Saturday she would make hot dogs and sauerkraut, like she'd cook them in the sauerkraut or whatever. And when I started working in the florist around the block, across from the cemetery, there it wasn't like a florist, you had to do, and hard work.
Wait,
It was
where
hard
was
work.
this? Where was this?
Middle Village, Queens, across from
I
the
used to live
cemetery.
in Middle Village. I don't know why. I think I knew that. Yeah.
80th Street,
Mhm.
right over there, and
I lived off of Elliott Avenue, up in the hills.
All right,
His father had a luncheonette there.
Luncheonette.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
she probably wasn't. She's
It
young.
was,
She's
when
young.
you take Woodhaven and you go up Elliott, there's like another little street that goes almost directly up.
Yeah, Metropolitan Avenue.
Yeah, Metropolitan Avenue's like further down, but it was one of our favorite things to do. I lived on the 3rd floor of a 3-family house,
Mhm.
and in the winter when it would snow and there was ice, we would go out in the balcony. We would watch everyone try to get up this hill, and just slide back down. And we'd watch them get halfway up, and then they'd go down, and we'd be like, ah!
I'm trying to picture where
That's
that
a
hill
great
is.
neighborhood. I used to hang out there.
I'm trying to picture where that hill is because my dad, as a child, before there was a lot of those houses, they used to go down on the sled up there.
No, well, the sledding we used to do at Juniper Valley Park.
Yeah,
This is just like you cannot go on a sled on these hills. Like you'll die. You'll fly right off onto the LIE. It's like where the Long Island Railroad crosses.
Yes.
On the other side of
yes, I know where that is. I know where that is. So, all right. Basic hamburger. Okay. I like to put pepper jack cheese on my hamburgers. Give it a little kick. I like a basic burger though with ketchup. I sometimes
Me
saute.
personally, when I eat, I just like a cheeseburger with pickles and ketchup. That's
something to be said about that. Something to be said about a basic burger.
Yeah, just
I like mushrooms and onions, like a little smothered.
I don't like anything where you got to really like have a big. I like a nice. I
Like
don't
Five
even
Guys.
I
You don't like Five Guys.
I like Five Guys.
Oh,
but I'm like
you don't want it to be like
yeah,
this tall.
yeah. You have to have a mouth like
Yeah.
like Pac-Man to eat it.
Which I tell you what is why I like lettuce wrapped burgers because I don't really need all that bread.
So good.
I
You're
gotta start
so
doing it.
good.
No, but like
No, you're right.
Like it's healthier, but it also like it's the bread that kind of sometimes
No,
makes
you're
it
right.
huge.
You're right.
So you can just put everything in, wrap it in the romaine lettuce, and that's all you need.
Yeah, it's tasty. I get a little crunch from it and everything.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So, what other is a go-to for the summer that you throw in that grill? I like some chicken thighs, believe it or not.
Sausage.
Sausage. Oh,
Nice hot sausage.
little peppers. You got to make the peppers and onions and throw it on.
Yeah. I made it for you when we did tailgating. I made the peppers and onions for you.
Thin sausage or the thick sausage?
Thin sausage.
Thin.
Chevrolet. She liked the Chevrolet.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
The
stuff.
pinwheel, the Chevrolet.
Good stuff.
So,
So,
it's good. So I can't probably say
Iberos?
Yeah. No, I go to A&S.
A&S.
Yeah, they got right up the road here.
Isn't that a department store?
That was years ago when we were kids. You're showing your age now. I used to shop in
A&S?
A&S.
A&S
It
was
used to
a
be
department
A&S,
store.
like a Macy's. But it was
Oh,
A&S.
It wasn't like
okay.
it was more like a Target, no?
No,
It wasn't as
wasn't
nice
good.
as
They
a
had
Macy's,
good
was
clothes.
it?
Yeah, they had good
Um,
stuff there. Yeah.
My mother never bought me anything new, so I don't know.
Well,
I got my hand-me-downs from my
no,
cousin.
they got good stuff in A&S bookstore.
All right. Reasonably priced?
I'm not gonna say that, but if you want good stuff, you
Well,
gotta
I
pay
mean,
for it. You gotta
reasonable
pay for
price,
it.
okay.
They even got good burgers there.
So A&S.
They have a burger there
Ooh.
where they put prosciutto,
Uh-oh.
cheddar cheese,
Uh-oh.
and I think they used to use the Peter Luger steak sauce.
Oh.
Oh, it's nice.
And they used to make the burgers already pre-made, and then you just got to put them.
That's what I used to
So
use.
you
in
two
meatloaf.
gentlemen,
Yeah.
speaking of Peter Luger's bacon, you love it or overrated?
Bacon?
The bacon.
I've never had it.
I've never had it.
I don't even know where you buy it.
it.
Where do you buy Peter?
At Peter, they have it in the place, and then they sell it in some supermarkets. But it's almost like
Is it
it's almost
expensive?
like a slab of Canadian bacon that they're giving you, and it's just never going to get
Oh, it's
crispy.
probably the
Yeah.
It's kind of like thick cut, but it's still
What is
like,
that
I don't know,
called?
it's
almost
just-
like a pork belly.
yeah, but it just doesn't.
You know, when I
do
used to
it
go to
for
Peter
me.
Luger's, I used to just order the steak for two.
I'm getting
green
hungry.
spinach and
Some potato,
yeah, the hash browns.
or I would do
Not
a
the
baked.
hash brown,
I would do a
They're
baked
called
potato
like
sometimes.
au gratin. No, not au gratin.
German
O'Brien,
potatoes.
The potatoes O'Brien.
Oh, okay.
The tomato
O'Brien?
salad.
There was like a German potato.
Did you say O'Brien?
I think that's
I
what they
think
used to
it
call
is.
It's
Oh,
like-
really?
Yeah. They
I'm
little
getting
chunk,
hungry.
little diced potatoes.
Paula makes a
So
nice
it's like
potato
onions.
There's
salad.
like onions in them too,
Yeah,
right?
onions.
Yeah.
My wife, if
I
you're
make it with
watching,
peppers. I can make
Yeah.
it diced the peppers.
Paula makes a nice potato salad. I have to say,
And she's Irish, right?
she's not.
Oh.
She's Italian and German.
Nice.
German and Italian.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
the Germans know their way around a potato salad.
That's
Oh,
right.
it's really
The
good.
German delis, yeah.
It's really good.
Well, German potato sounds good.
That's
That's
oil.
Very
Oil
good.
in it, yeah.
Very
oil
good.
in
I
it.
love that too. So anything else, Chef
I thought we
Pat?
were talking Mets and stuff.
Oh yeah, well,
Nah, that's
okay.
all right.
Let's
We got
go.
Carla on this. I
No,
rather
no, no.
like
Carla's a
talk
Met
to-
fan.
I
Why do I think that?
I'm not a baseball fan.
Oh, all right.
I'm baseball neutral.
You know what I'll
Sorry.
do for you though,
But
because
I'm not anti-baseball. I just
right. I got you.
find
So you're
it-
not a fan. You're not a fan.
I go to baseball games.
Right.
I think
Fun.
going to live events are fun.
Right.
But the way that I see people sit and watch a baseball game on television.
Right. Like me, Pat.
Same thing. Like also when people watch golf, I'm like,
Yeah, but you see, Carla,
I'm like
I
watch golf,
understand.
I
I
watch
understand.
baseball,
And that's how my wife used to be.
Mhm.
But now we've gotten into it's like a chess game because there's the pitcher going to throw a curveball. Hey, what's his that? You could really get into it mentally more than he's hitting a fly ball, he's running, catching it. There's a lot more involved. If you really get into it, it gets a little more fun.
Oh, I get glued. I rather watch a game, not in a bar. So I rather watch it alone, so I could start.
You're like my son. I go, let's go, David
I'd
Buster.
rather analyze the game. Nobody bothers me. I watch every pitch.
Can I come over though?
No,
Come on.
because you're a
watch it.
jinx. Because you're a jinx. Once
you're
you
the
come,
mush.
yeah, he is.
We already established that. You're not even allowed. You're not allowed at City Field.
I went to Washington D.C. and the Mets lost. I traveled. I went to San Francisco and they lost.
You traveled to be a mush?
Yeah, Pittsburgh. They lost when you were there.
They
too.
did, right?
I said, I bet you John Nolanke is at the game, and you are.
No.
Pittsburgh is a beautiful stadium,
How's your
though.
daughter, Carla?
Good. She's doing well. Well,
How old is she?
my little one.
Well, the
is
little one,
10.
I mean,
She's
yeah.
10. Yeah.
10 baseball fan?
No.
You're a cute
No.
kid. Cute.
No. So yeah,
And then you got your grandson's birthday today, right?
grandson's birthday
How
was
old is
yesterday. He
oh,
was.
that's right. You guys
The
went
goose
to-
was 9. The goose was 9.
Happy birthday, good. Why do you
Why
call
do
him
you
Goose
call
for?
them that?
I don't know how I got started calling him that, but
Call
that's my
Juliana
nickname.
Bear.
That's
I
my
call them
name.
the Bears. Yeah, my
There you
two
go.
girls call them
Oh,
the Bears.
Giovanni!
Giovanni,
I was
love
up last week at my father, Giovanni, at his college dorm, as I call it.
You gotta love Giovanni.
Giovanni is not happy to be there, but he's always happy to see me. And he always says to me, "Let me buy you lunch." And I feel bad. He's in assistant care and he wants to buy me lunch, and I say, "Absolutely."
He loved that movie part that we were in together when I said, "Take the sauce."
Oh my God, he always talks about that. He always talks about that.
Does he buy you hot dogs? Did he buy
You
you
know,
hot dogs?
we
To
went.
bring it back around?
You know when we went? He gets so mad at me because anytime I go to Olive Garden, I post the picture and I say, "Olive Garden, Pat Marone sent us."
But what kind of Italian eats at Olive Garden?
I've never been able to enjoy anything at Olive Garden except for the salad.
The salad.
The salad is
I've
amazing.
never been in there in my life. I never will.
I don't blame
Everybody
It's
said,
never my idea.
you know, the restaurant's got to be bad when they say, "We just go in there for the breadsticks and the salad."
Right? That's what I told people. Like, oh, you're gonna love the salad. I'm like, that's it?
All right,
That's all you got.
but let me explain. When I go to Olive Garden, I don't say, Carla, I don't say I want to go for Italian food. I don't go like I want to go out for Italian food. I say I want to go to Olive Garden.
I somewhat understand that because
I agree 100%. With me?
I somewhat understand.
Oh, come out here. Come out here then. Come out. I need to because I played the video game with my daughter when I was at college.
I will
Bobby, what does
say-
Bobby say? Why do you go?
I agree 100%.
With me?
I'm Italian. Obviously, I know Italian food. There's something about Olive Garden.
Thank
First of all, the breadsticks and the salad is that good.
It is.
Just to go for those.
It is.
But if you go there, you get lasagna or you're a fool. But
Yeah.
if you get the specials are actually really good. And
False.
their chefs also
I
train
will argue against those
in,
specials. I have a
in
specific
Tuscany.
special in mind.
Trained in Tuscany.
Trained in Tuscany.
And you could take a meal home. It's a pasta meal, but for free.
Well, I'm
you
going
can
to
take
tell
a
you
pasta.
one thing. I understand what Bobby's saying.
That's the first time
because-
Bobby agreed with me. In
Well,
the
Bobby's trying to get them as a sponsor here.
Yeah.
So
Oh, all right.
I understand what he's saying because I'll say,
to take me
yeah, I'll say I want Papa John's, and
Right.
that does not mean I want pizza. Because if
Right.
I want pizza,
Right.
that doesn't mean I want Papa
Papa
John's.
John's.
It's two
See?
different.
Oh, it's
And
Papa John's.
It's like Domino's.
It's
but
like
different.
Domino's.
And
No,
Yeah.
but what do they serve that's good that you like?
I like the pizza, like
Pizza.
one of their like whatever pizzas with all
Call
the
it
crap
something
on
else.
it.
That's all.
And then like their garlic sauce, but it's not like I don't want like a pizza. If what I wanted was a pizza, that
on
wouldn't
You're
be
working late in a comedy club and you just
Yeah.
want to eat. You get a couple of drinks and you
Yeah, you're not
Like
going.
years ago, I used to go to Jack in the Box
Oh,
and
I
eat
love
breakfast
Jack
jacks
in
at
the
4
Box.
o'clock in the morning and those deep fried tacos.
Yeah, with like a piece of like American cheese. I went to one in California. It was like a Jack in the Box.
We never got to talk about the Mets.
That's all right.
That's
Carla's on
I don't
the
want
show.
you to be upset.
I'm happy that Carla's on your show. Let her enjoy
Carla,
it.
where are you performing over the coming next 2 weeks, Carla?
Tomorrow I'm at Governor's in McGuire's. Governor's at McGuire's. This weekend, I think I might be at Three Monkeys, but I didn't check my schedule. And then next weekend, I'm at Catch a Rising Star in Princeton, New Jersey.
The website for Carla Okerson is?
Just find me on social media. It's
Social
Carla
media.
Okerson on everything.
Pat, you performing anywhere?
I think I got a show, a private, one of those senior shows, August 9th. I don't know exactly where it is.
And I am.
I think I'm going with you in September to Butchie's place.
Oh, good.
Where's Butchie's?
Butchie, Primetime Comedy. And
I
there we go. There we go. We're doing the show October 11th. Giggles and Giddy Up. Rich Walker and myself, we're performing in a barn. They do wonderful work with veterans and the horses. We're going to the barn. Rodeo Ricky, we're bringing.
That's where you belong.
We're bringing Rodeo Ricky. We'll be back next week.
Barn?
It's in South Jersey. We will be back next week with another episode of Laughter Saves Life.
Live.
Good night, everybody. We're going to the Massapequa Diner.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. But we're gonna say.
Who knows?
I'm paying. I'm
Thanks for
paying.
having me on.
I love you. Love you,
We're
Carla.
going to a hot dog
Carla.
wagon.
We're
Is
getting
Bobby,
hot
is
dogs.
Bobby back there? Bobby, we're done. Where are you?
No, it's not
Wait,
actually
wait.
done yet.
Yes, it is.
No.